attacking ability. And right now, MOUZ, since they've had these losses, yeah, they've been dump strings. It's hard to see too many shining lights, but those shining lights, they were on, they were bright. And just a couple of days ago throughout the play-ins, and one of them was torzsi. A question mark around this individual staying in the roster, but one who seemingly was proving his worth here in Cologne. Needs to show up right now.
That performance, it felt like an ice stay.
It was huge from him.
Continue to show it. Can't just be a flash in the pan as Device. It's going to be smoked off as well as Goosh down. Yimpad on to finish. And they have the top side, so there you go. Dream start for your campaign on T-side Nuke. And you've even got torzsi still on main roof. So he's got Blame locked in. Or has Blame got him trapped? That's the question. Oof, nice find. Executes Bremer.
Looks like they're on here for the first pistol of the series so far, MOUZ, and this is exactly the confidence you'd be looking for. torzsi, if he can find another. Precision on the pistol, a key here. Good weapon for the job of the P250, but
nice.
Impat going to take down Buzz on that ramp progression. Now it's just Stare to find. And what was a quick block over towards ramp, return to a top pop. In they go, that Device Goosh, and a big one here. Let's see if MOUZ makes some noise.
Well, that is a distinct lack of noise, Chad. There it is.
They were trying to hunt Stare to make sure he didn't save the armor, which he did, so they were focused right until the death knock there, weren't they?
So funny.
I was waiting for the bomber to go up and go, yeah, no.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
We're still hunting, okay. No, thanks for the context, because it was suspiciously quiet
Yeah,
there.
right. There was no celebration whatsoever, but well, they've still got smiles on their faces, don't they? Astralis, the good vibe tribe. We're talking about the Attitude Era. They've been in a good mood, and understandably so. Let's see if they can continue to keep smiling with this force by. Squeaky blown off, Device with a scout towards Yard. His tasked with dealing with exertion. Spots him out, will communicate that. Buzz on ramp here.
Hold on, Buzz. Yeah, not ready for that. Not anticipating the walk out of torzsi. Catches the ramp player.
And taking all the space as well that comes with it. So a big kill against this force by. It's all about the rotation here of Astralis. And as we have multiple members
down the vent,
yeah, but the thing is, you can't really rotate into position here against these rifles down the vent. You're going to get smoked off. You're going to get molly. This is you smoke decon, you molly stairwell. Well, they've actually flashed. They want to fight, so being even more diligent.
Yeah, it does mean that torzsi will give Stare that fight. It's not gone well for Stare.
I think now, if you're Astralis and you know you've lost stairwell as well as the whole site, there's no point going for this. If you had the double door side in the window, you might be able to contest and try and fight for the site on the retake. Hope a kill comes your way. But the fact that they've been able to get this much space and seemingly just off a torzsi kill on Buzz, who got caught on a poor timing, I think they're going to try and help Stare get out of here. I
was going to say, because surely best case scenario, we have another go.
Yeah, do the Deagle double dip.
Yeah, oh, that's fun to say. So this is just essentially a Scort Stare mission, smoke and strafe. There you go.
That's handiwork, right? Don't leave a man behind. Make sure that these four individuals, Stare, Borup, Blame, and Device, will be holding on to their goodies.
It's very self-indulgent, isn't it, of Valve to put valves in their map? Come on, guys.
I'd put them everywhere. I'd have a shrine to Gabe.
Well, I was surprised that they actually have a giant valve in the Valve HQ as well. It's not even just the man with the
I'm just a bit disappointed that when we were there, they didn't take a picture of us and tag us on Twitter. Denzel Curry, apparently.
Denzel gets a picture.
He gets a whole picture. He gets a song in the game.
God damn. I wonder what he was doing. Do you think he's doing agent lines?
Oh, actually, that'd be cool.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
I think he was probably like, yo, I played Counter-Strike once. Let me in.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no worries. We like your music.
Well, I like Denzel more than BB No Money, so that works out.
Edamame.
Hey. Device firing off a couple of shots, and Exertion's going to go for a walkabout. Borup ramp responsible.
Don't leave poor Buzz here just with the USP. Stay with him. Give him a friend.
Yeah, I was wondering where Borup's mission, he was being pulled elsewhere.
But so far, so good, right? If we're going to be looking at early signs for a competitive series, and I don't even mean competitive maps. Like I said, Astralis still have proving to do on Nuke.
Competitive series.
A competitive, like to go the distance.
As in we see, yeah.
We could have back-to-back blowouts here. That would not be too strange considering the circumstances we have ahead of us. But MOUZ, by winning the pistol, great. And then the conversion against the Force, fantastic. Okay, now it's just about jutting it across the line here against those retained upgrades, which they're aware are in the mix. Now it's a scout. They're brave in the issue here. Frozen tag, have the same pressure now. Lots of pressure.
This is a problem.
They've been tickled.
Yeah, damage. And look at the aim on Device. He hit two. For the price of one, siuhy gone. That is a bit of a problem for MOUZ.
I was just saying they knew what they were dealing with. Apparently not.
For Frozen, he's got 3 underneath him. They'll confirm the small body. Oh God, Jimpat's gone with the bomb. No, MOUZ. This is supposed to be a formality, but Device has made it a whole lot more with a double on the scout. Recovery required. Oh my God, he might get another. Yes, he will. Exertion's gone too. Finishes what Buzz started, and they're going to have 5 alive with Frozen. Oh, they are going to scream at him.
Frozen again.
They're going to scream at him.
Oh dear.
Oh,
well,
wow.
They let him off the hook there.
Yeah, they did, because that round, you painted the picture. This was supposed to just be, putting it in. You're on the green.
But I thought that they understood that a scout was safe.
This is an angle.
What led them to think that... Did they miss a smoke that was meant to land windows? I'm not quite sure here. You've just given Device the perfect opportunity to get a whole lot of damage done. Now he's into an AWP.
Okay, this could spiral quickly. Blame yet to become necessary component of the Astralis machine. He's 0 frags.
That's a really bad round to lose.
It is a very deflating round to lose, especially as, they probably were feeling exactly what we were coming into the third. Good start. It's our map. Smoke all up. Recovery required.
Yeah, delayed by a molly here, so he might time the spam, but also there's traces on the AK, so cancel that. Doesn't want to give the fact up he's transitioned here.
Exertion cheating through the flames has been information relayed. Device communicating a lot.
Buzz or Device should head down towards B.
That's exactly what he was communicating.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see both, but this is telling that they are worried about a large force of MOUZ that is quiet on the map now. SoundQ's playing a big picture in this.
siuhy's waiting out Blame. This is going to be a waiting game. It's a battle of patience more than anything else. And we know Blame's got plenty of that.
They need the pushes to come.
Ooh,
There's no
util.
There's no util for them to finish with these frags. They need to make them.
This is what they're waiting for, though, and there's an opportunity coming. Jimpat. Will he be cleared? Stair. Oh, he's so ready for it. Jimpat does a lot, though. By taking down Stair and confirming a second in the lobby, they're distracted, but it's a messy spray out of Blame. It doesn't really get him back to haunt him. As he controls it enough, Frozen 1 back, but still, with 28 seconds left, they would be hard-pressed to get that bomb down in time.
Yeah, save.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe not.
It looks like torzsi's going to try and have a look in. He's picked up a bit more util. Molly squeak.
They've heard the heaven jump as well
Good
here.
Molly. It forces him forward. He hears it. Now he can take down Borup. The A site's open. Frozen has heaven.
Devices are timing.
Frozen. Oh, no scope from Device, and now they're going to lose the round. Oh! Device secures it. Stunning work. The death stare from Dever. He is nuts.
Device just gave a reenactment of his no-scope up heaven.
Bang.
Wow, I thought Frozen was going to be assisting in towards the top side to make sure there couldn't be the scale out of heart, to make sure the pressure couldn't be there.
And in his mind, I'm sure he feels that's
look, here it is again.
Harmless peak.
Bang!
Round loser right there, and then Device grabs his AK and finishes the job. Oh, wow.
Well, here it is. It's all right. It wouldn't have captured it anyway.
Whoa.
Now down to the eco. I didn't think they were even going to give it a crack after those, because Exertion, the guy who got spaced towards lower, he died to Device's AWP as well. That was the first of Device's 3 kills.
Simple better be taking notes, right? Because ZywOo and Device are hitting every no-scope they take. That used to be Simple's thing. That used to be his thing.
You know what I thought I saw yesterday as well out of ZywOo? When Apex was getting fired up and yelling across the fence, it felt like there was a bit of sass in him as well. Yeah. Like, maybe not with the words, but definitely with the eyes. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm excited to follow that path.
I can't imagine how effective it would be to have ZywOo just believing in himself.
ZywOo trash talking.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like, true. I mean, I'm sure he does believe he's the best, but in the most humble way possible.
Yeah. I'm pretty good.
I'm pretty good.
They're pretty good too.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, they could beat me, but I could beat them. It's like, yeah, okay, man, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, ZywOo, you're at the point where we see you in a clutch, and we just assume you're going to win it.
No, it's so, like, that 1v3 he hit on Mirage against MOUZ.
Yeah, we were both sitting down. Yeah. Right? It was like, like,
I guess I could almost see it coming, and what does that say? That says ZywOo is something special. His understanding of the game, he's playing with X-Ray.
And I guess we can compound on that point here. In the Lanxess, fantastic news. We've had Vitality in a grand final in the Lanxess before, right? 2019, they lost to Liquid, so Apex gets another crack. In the Cathedral, we have ENCE locked in, we have Heroic locked in, we have G2, who dominated FaZe yesterday.
It's stacked.
It is. So you think about this bracket we're talking about today for Group B, and once more we'll remind everybody of the match going on that main stream with Scrawny and Launders. It is Na'Vi taking on FaZe, and if you don't want a spoiler, you were hoping to watch it later, the unfortunate factor is, well, the winner of these two games today are going to be facing each other, so we need to keep you up to date. So if you don't want to listen, turn your sound off right now, because I'm about to fill you in. Map number 1 in that series went in the favor of Na'Vi, and now Na'Vi on overpass on the CT side, and might be able to pick things up in a 2-0 fashion.
It looks like Simple's woken up, Chad.
And that's a good sign if you're a Na'Vi fan, not so great if you're a FaZe fan.
You can check that out over at esl.gg/twitcha if you're looking for that stream.
Okay, MOUZ back in the guns here. Can't go too far between drinks, especially with the type of round that they lost here to allow Astralis to go 3 on the trot. So MOUZ, you're back into guns, you're back into util.
And Device is back into his aggressive maneuvers. Procedural and effective. Posted. Buzz investigating. Device looking for that trade on the crawl. siuhy well aware, manages his angles well. Flashes off and evades the nade a little bit. 30 damage, excuse me, 30 health.
If you're siuhy, that's going to paint a big picture. You know the ramp player's not going to push like that without the AWP, but they haven't sprung into action elsewhere. So allowing the re-rotation of Device to come in, that's another way to deal with it. Just because you have the info doesn't mean you need to act on it immediately.
Yeah, but then the super ballsy call is regroup ramp and walk ramp.
Yeah.
Expect him to relocate.
Exactly, right? And you wouldn't hate that here at all. So we do have some util flying through the sky. Smoke dots out towards yard. Device from ramp, now in towards top. As that wall erected, info flowing as an AWP shot lands, but the kill, no good.
Shimpat's got a new lease of life now. Lucky Device continues to stay active, and Borup joins him. So now, this is just
such a gamble, though.
This
is a
chess
They
game.
have 3 players on B, and siuhy's actually going around heaven, which is fantastic. Stair is the only one in this top side. Oh, and back up the ladder just in time.
Oh, they have their finger on the pulse here. Borup has his finger on the trigger, takes down Yimpat. Oh, and Stair set for success. The heaven prong. No more. torzsi with 1. Would need a whole lot more from that. Position, Stair. Sprayed on down by Exertion, but caught by Device, who's now secret, by the way.
This is hurt. Blame's still down here. Easy.
Oh, it's a free frag. torzsi's got his bomb out. And Blame's got her 4th round for Astralis. They look switched on, man. This Astralis, a conversation to be had for sure, because Astralis, they're dominating on Ancient, but is Nuke really the same Nuke that they used to have? I mean, this is a different team.
Well, this is the thing, right? They've played Nuke once in an official here, and they weren't able to pick up the win, right? I think it was a 16-9 loss. Let me verify that one right here, right now, very quickly. But we talk about Astralis, and it's a legendary name. There's only one of those legendary players left in this roster, being Device. But we go back to the glory days. It was somewhere where Device and that roster made Nuke and Inferno their bitch. They changed the way that those two maps were played.
And surely it's safe to assume, yeah, one member of that roster we're talking about, but it's safe to assume that the lessons he's learned during that domination.
Kind of the member.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure that those lessons are being, you know, they haven't been forgotten. They can be relayed to new human beings, can they not?
Exactly. And he's got an aura about him, doesn't he?
He's being run at, though. Okay, no scope tag, and then just swap to the B250 and nearly kills them all. Device, unflustered, unbothered, and Buzz will finish the job, but like you can see in his decision-making, in his approach, that Nikolai Reitz is not scared of you at all.
And I just want to recall these scorelines we were talking about for Astralis since coming out of the season with this roster on Nuke.
So this is their Nuke track record.
Hasn't been pretty. Right? They played Na'Vi over there in the Blast Premier 4 groups, and they dropped that 16-6. Right, Na'Vi steamrolled them there, simple with a real top-notch performance. And then you take a look at IEM Cologne 2023. Well, in their matchup that went 3 maps, the third decider was Nuke, and well, G2 pulled away with a 16-9 victory. So we're looking to see what Astralis really have to offer up on Nuke at a 5-2 start. That's a very good sign.
Yeah, you want to be dynamic or up on the CT side. Just watch this Device demo.
But you don't often see a 3-man yard control where players stay yard. This is pretty old school. Like, I used to call 3-man yard controls to stop smoke walls, but you wouldn't hang out in this configuration unless you're expecting a late drop of the wall. And there you go. Here comes the smoke. Device catches Exertion on the jump, and you're not going outside anymore, are you?
Yeah, now he's
going in. They're coming into 2 rifles.
Especially if Device gets this shot at lobby. Not clear in his corner. Stair profits more. Pressure applied, and Device is waiting for this swing of Yimpat. Gets away with it. Such a terrifying presence right now. 50 seconds. Can Buzz hold on?
Yeah, there's a boost.
There's a boost as well. There's no way you're checking this. Blame's already cheated over. torzsi's not checking that. His toes exposed. The round is won, and Astralis look deadly on this defense.
That reeks of preparation. To be able to stay in that stance and then have the contingency at ramp already to go with the boost, it's like a child's book right now.
Yeah, but then Blame was even coming, like he was holding ramp as well from heaven or hell.
That's wild. That is wild. They essentially predicted everything that was going to happen in that round.
And for an in-game leader, right, this is the worst. Like, put yourself, we're playing your game now.
Yeah,
put yourself
okay.
in siuhy's shoes. You feel like every call you make, they're already switched on. They're already disrupting it. They're already in the right place to rumble you.
Yeah, you need to kind of change the flow of the game here, but that's a problem again. We return to this similar conversation, and it's not to detract from any of the results here in Cologne. It's just the fact of the matter. Coming out of the break with Cologne, now moved to the second season of the year. This is the biggest event immediately. Yeah. We don't have a second major, so the type of Counter-Strike we're getting is the type of Counter-Strike that you've been able to get together in, what, the last couple of weeks? So if you were at Blast, you could have used that and maybe a little bit more preparation before just coming out of the tournament break. But all in all, these teams are not going to be extremely deep. And that's where you do need to turn to the individuals, their chemistry, the way they work off of each other, and hopefully be able to piece something together here. But 4 rounds the difference now. MOUZ with purchase that leaves an awful lot to be desired. You can see here, just buying into a couple of deagles, couple scouts, a few nades mix, and hoping to do some damage. That's going to get a kill onto Burrow. That's not bad.
Exertion across unspotted.
This would be a good round to get going.
Oh yeah, this would be an ignite of a round.
Yeah, only 1 kill for siuhy and Frozen right now, so the 2 of them, they can be impactful. But I do like to see more out of the young gun, the 16-year-old, the Finn. He's in the lower deck. Flame caught off guard as well. Exertion converts.
Important frag, powerful frag, considering that the bomb needs to get across still. And Device now will be drawn away.
Winning this type of round would fire me up a lot, right? This is a round where you didn't really bring in a lot at all.
Buzz, if he catches Yimpat here, oh, distracted by the single door.
He won't be cleared though. Exertion shouldn't come through this. Oh, might now.
Angle held. Buzz finds Exertion. What a contribution. 3 on 3. Yimpat spotted out. He's going to come fight you. He's coming. You gave me the info. And I'll take the frag. I'll take your head. And I'll likely take the round. Playing around the smoke. torzsi just feeds Device another frag. 13 racked up already. And Frozen does not have the weapon for this job. For this clutch. Now, Device has overlooked him. And Frozen hasn't known.
Saw him then.
Saw him.
Yep, you just saw him. His teammates must have communicated that.
100%. But you know, Buzz last seen Windows, and you got 10 seconds. So
yeah, yell about him about exits here, I suppose. That's actually wild. I never thought I would see the day. I never thought I would see the day.
It is. I mean, he's a new man. The same man.
Just a new man.
With a new man. And the conversation he had, so candid, so mature. Because he knows. He knows. He understands this game as well. And those words out of his mouth are going to leave a little bit of a sour taste.
They sting more, don't they?
Oh, they do.
All right, well, this time a tempo shift here. Fast wall smokes. Can't be set up. Can't be picked up on the jump here, can ya? At least that's what Exertion is hoping for. Has to worry about anybody pushed up close. Tucked in tight. Ready to send MOUZ to that long good night, but this is map control, but with no gusto. They didn't take any space. When you use 3 smokes, you don't take the space. You're hoping it forces a CT rotation. But take a look at the radar. Nobody's even dipped their toes. Oh, I just say that as Devices slink towards the lower side. So yes, it has worked. They have to acknowledge this. But by removing the AWP from the heaven and hell position, that's quite a key scenario for an AWP to rotate around and deal with any lockdowns. He will be condemned towards B. He's even called for help of Buzz. So in the darkness are Astralis, and wanting to play the sides here. Stare with back turned.
What's he doing? He's pushing.
Kissing in the smoke here.
Yeah. Frozen sure on to borrow the stare. Ooh, flattened.
Nice shot.
siuhy adjusts very quickly. And now committing into that top site is the perfect call. What did it lead to the perfect result?
Right now, I think if you're Astralis, if you don't find a kill quickly, Bomb's about to get thrust in 40 seconds. You might be considering the save here. You, for once, have been completely outmaneuvered, and we were discussing with siuhy, how it feels being, in your head, you're being read.
Yeah.
Well, this one will feel really good.
Yeah.
You throw the smoke wall, they bite down. I didn't think they were going to. It didn't look like they were going to.
Well, because historically, in this nuke, Astralis have not fallen for any of it.
So now, this is where it can shift a little bit. Astralis will have to either play for information ahead of that smoke wall or send somebody down for more aggression, right? Push in towards Secret, go through the double doors, make sure that that isn't an unknown. Because what they were essentially beaten with in this round was lack of information. That's exactly how that was meant to go for MOUZ. You can win a round with only 2 kills.
Do you know what old Astralis would have done? They'd probably say, hey, Glaive, go play Secret and do that Glaive smoke.
Right.
That was an adjustment they would have had. I'm sure it's something that they still have in their repertoire. Everyone can underhand a smoke and stand on top of a railing, but could be interesting to see if there is a different adjustment here from new look Astralis.
Yeah, and if they feel confident that MOUZ are going to play this late round as well, right? If they're going to, sit and wait and fester, which is what we've seen them do in a couple of these scenarios, then you don't want to over-rotate if you're Astralis. But playing a 2-3, that's okay. We used to do that a lot. We just call it turtling up on Nuke.
Right.
Because yard, ramp room, you don't always need those positions. You do out the gate, like overpass. You start aggressive, right? And then you can transition back. But Astralis, by not getting any traction, and here you go. There's the change immediately. An immediate change. And this time Exertion gets across. He's softened up, and he was meant to have help. You're going to have to brave the flames. Should have been heard. At least they know there's one.
Device readies himself for friction. He's got stare in support. And this needs to be perfectly executed by MOUZ. They can use their mollies, they can use their smokes, even a flash. But they go try. Oh, and Device has let one go. Knife out from Stern, punished from Stern. Device does not make that same mistake twice.
Good shot.
torzsi puts him down. Buzz, only the one from ramp. Now a 2-on-2 established quickly. You've got a lot of time for this, and they're all completely isolated duels. Blame, ready, Frozen not, jumps into him, and now an opportunity for torzsi to come up clutch. EWP player had a brilliant breakout performance upon arrival here in Cologne, but can he bring it when it matters? Brought low, and he shuts them up with a double. Clutching torzsi, 4 for MOUZ.
That right there is the type of form we need from torzsi here today. A beautiful little clutch, well handled, and I got the fire in the belly there. He's happy with that one, and he should be.
Brilliant play, considering how close this round was. Everyone contributing. Look at that.
The one that gets onto Device on the stairs, Device doesn't even have to re-go for that fight. The fact he does, feeling confident against torzsi, and torzsi sits him on his ass, that's the one that you're going to feel the best about. So happy with that. They win another one. They can break the bank of Astralis here, and this T-Hall, it can look a whole lot better than it currently does.
I'm not sure if they clocked Blame or not. I saw torzsi talking a lot. Smoke wall up. Blame dispatched to get the info. Flashed out Device. Molly stairs. Blame trapped. siuhy has the bomb, though. He can win the round. Oh, Blame gets the bomb down. They're pushing him, though. Exertion needs it.
Oh,
gets it just about. An important frag from Exertion to keep this round competitive.
Smokes have faded. No one's picked up the bomb here.
Still in the open. Device can't believe his luck. And torzsi, that head-to-head with Device. Head butted back to spawn.
They know Exertion's here as well. Has to be a cross.
Oh, this looks so uncomfortable. What can Frozen and Jimpat do to aid this recovery?
Well, they have to make a move, right? Exertion's already done his job. The bomb in no man's land. The other two, the unknown entities, have to make some action happen here. Frozen up on the silo. Jimpat's starting to look through squeaky door here. First fight he'll find should be Borup on the site.
Borup quick on the draw. Exertion lucky to be alive. Device misses the chance. Slips into the warehouse, but this round is falling apart. There's nothing for them to do. 30 seconds. Exertion actually does take down Device. Stare onto Frozen does confirm our suspicions. That bomb has not been picked up ever since that Blame frag. Ever since siuhy went down. They've been unable to kind of have their potency back.
Now he's just hoping to save in plain sight here. Worst case, going down after time, but Bud should find him. And there you have it, back into the winning ways. Half has been won. Astralis now with 8, and that means only 8 more rounds away from survival. The gauntlet of this final day of the IEM Cologne groups for 2023. Group B, it is a long way up. A best of 3 to start the day for both A and B streams, and then later on the winners of those 2 games will meet. The final slot, 7:30, I do believe. Those 2 names will be locking horns for the final spot in that Lanxess Arena. We do have Cloud9 taking on Gamer Legion here on the secondary stream coming up next. That will be for the other spot. The 6 spots in total. We've locked in 4. We need to find 2. Pretty simple maths. But if we discuss the last 2 rounds and look forward here into round number 13, we saw the adjustment from Astralis immediately to the space, right? It didn't necessarily work. Device pushed over, but then they went again. They sent Blame again. So they are clearly wanting to plug the whole of Secret in different variations.
This time Device, okay.
2 HP.
Has wrecked him. The impact caught by the aggressive orb. Down to 2 HP. I mean, maybe he's just going to be used as a piece of utility. Yeah, you can see, look, 2 HP. It looks like they want to play on the smoke, and here he comes, bounding through. Buzz will fall off. Plays it more passively. An exertion not ready for BlameF's angle. So main lurk cut down. Buzz can have some backup now. The cavalry's here. Device has got secret stairs.
Hearing steps now.
Hearing a lot. Can Buzz, after falling off, giving up round. Oof, he doesn't need any help. Device is doing it all. Now Buzz will catch one. Frozen good for the first. And a missed shot puts Frozen up, a leg up to perhaps recover this round. 2v4. Now 3. Borup and Stair will be playing from ramp side.
It's a powerful position that torzsi's in.
Right.
Very strong.
And you've got 50 seconds. So if they give him anything early, which they are, or collect.
You can't re-peek that.
You can't re-peek it, so that should perhaps open Frozen up for some more planting. Blame's slumped down to decon.
If Blame spams, it can force him into the open here.
Oh, that's a good point too. torzsi, the door is open. I wonder if he even knows. Blame could walk under him. He's no way he'd be ready for that. Will Frozen consider it? Has he noted that the decon door is open?
Still hearing the scope here. Blame knows he hasn't moved.
Yeah, they see the door now, so Frozen knows door open. Holding it. Blame walking it. And Frozen needs this. He delivers again. High impact from Frozen. 4 in the round to save MOUZ. What a recovery.
Massive round. Absolutely massive round right there.
They were supposed to lose.
Yeah, 100%. Once torzsi gets across on that railing, that is great work. You know that AWP is so powerful in that position. He has to watch both sides of ramp here. This is the opening kill. Exertion goes down for free. They rotate towards lower. They know there's pressure ramp. And Blame, he gets that kill. torzsi's pinned. He has to worry about ramp and directly below him. There's very unlikely chance for torzsi to pick that up. Now we have a half. Now we have a chance where MOUZ, they could bring this as close as possible. An 8-7, still on the card, still on the table. Still a possibility here, and starting to believe in themselves.
Impact. Firms Borup was dismounting the hut. The only way this becomes disastrous is if you do run past and overlook that boosted mag 7. Device deep into that angle, hoping to be overlooked and catch a couple, but
Currently using the throwing knife technique. That's how much pressure he feels he's under here.
good luck throwing a butterfly knife. Oh, the bait from Buzz. Let's see.
It's just such a common clear, though.
Yeah, I know, but with all these bodies distracting, siuhy needs to be alert, and that's the mag 7, a body shot. No lethality, and nicely handled from MOUZ. The pressure relieved. Borup does not even find that final 7 or 8 damage required. siuhy gets 3, and MOUZ going to make a real competitive half out of this. They get one more gun round to try and close the gap to just a 1-round game.
Yeah, I think here if you're Astralis, you're going to know that you should have had a better half ahead of you considering the type of round you just lost and then the ramifications that had on your money, right? But this has been hard fought for by MOUZ, and this is what we were hoping to see here today. I said a competitive series, or we might even get a competitive map here. If we need it, the third and deciding is Vertigo. So heading to the 51st floor to finish off match number 1 of the day here. It's quite a streak of rounds to get Astralis up to 7, and it's only been 1 on top since. So starting to melt away here, starting to fade late within this first half on their CT side. Timeout was called, and Castle aware that, hey, 9-6 is going to feel a whole lot better than an 8-7. Fist bumps are in. Freeze time, about 10 seconds to go, and we can recount the buys here of Astralis. A Famous for Stare, there's not a diffuse kit in play. A little bit light on it in the util department as well.
Just super interested that siuhy's eyes were on that smart glass until it changed. He was making eyes at Astralis up until he had no vision of them. 7th on the agenda. Spam from Blame. Chips away at Exertion. Won't stop the walk. Frozen on that silo has been spotted out, so they know that there's at least one towards that blue container. Impact going to be tested here with only a Galil against 2.
Barrel.
Nice. Device will provide the trade. And now Blame should be isolated here, and lucky to be alive is torzsi. Device still hitting shots, still a problem. A thorn in MOUZ side. Ooh, not far off onto torzsi. Safe now as he backs away, but the frags have been had and extended. Stare finishes off onto torzsi, and Device is going ring around the rosy. Who is this man? He makes it look too damn easy. 19 frags, 3 in this one alone. And siuhy in the back of the head stops it from being a guarantee.
But now his position's completely noted. Stare's trying to cut him off with the pass here, rotating straight down the vent. He could try and come up secret here. Keep in mind he has the Famous. Needs to make sure he's very accurate when he takes this duel. The young in-game leader finding the first, and this one would fire up the team something cruel.
Stare really has gone walkabouts. Oh, he's considering it.
Stare
Stare
just walked
returns.
away.
This could line up nicely for siuhy. With 20 seconds left, he's right in hot pursuit, silent hot pursuit. If he makes a sound, it's over.
The back's turned.
If he makes a sound, it's over, but he hasn't.
Didn't see him.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how close he is to Stare.
He's not even going to
He's
clear
not
to
gonna
his
clear.
right.
Now he's loud, and Stare will collect the frag. Oh, what could have been for siuhy. But Device with a triple secures Astralis a 9th as we swap sides.
What is your calling?
It's cutthroat here in Cologne. Astralis, MOUZ, second map and a 9-6 half as Astralis just 7 rounds away from continuing their battle in pursuit of the playoffs. MOUZ to be eliminated unless they can convert their map pick. Device has been bullying them in the server and in the studio. Let's strap in for what could be our final half of this series. I'd love to see Vertigo. I'm sure MOUZ would too.
Why you bully me? Everybody asking.
Everybody ask me.
Simple's playing right now on that mainstream. Check it out. FaZe, Na'Vi.
I just heard a very guttural roar out of Carrigan as well from the previous stream.
Yeah, he had something to say. Device taking contact towards Yard against Frozen. The man that he has made his absolute nemesis here today. Molly top hut. Smoke out Squig. They want the way down the fireman pole. torzsi's dealt with Buzz. Pressure towards ramp. And the rotations here from siuhy.
Stair close though. So if Blame takes contact, Stair can swing to punish. But
that was the bomb spotted.
siuhy, good alert and presence of mind. He gets away. And ramp is completely conceded as Device walks across. You can see siuhy just had a little glance. He doesn't get the info. Bomb on Blame. Oh, and Stair's gone. He knows there's another there now. Blame, oh, hard to track. Good movement to at least get away with the bomb. It could have been a round loss right there.
torzsi's
Still
gonna
could be.
They want to search for info.
Oh. Impact. Confirmation of Device down secret, but the rest are disconnected from this. Does he want to go like up the vents?
Exertion is still on the hut with dual Berettas here, so if they walk out top, Israeli should be good for a couple here.
Yeah, this should be his pair of frags with his pair of pistols. Ooh, just looked away. Timing is everything in Counter-Strike, and now Blame with the bomb and Borum gone. Nice work, Device, the last to find. Toes spotted, and he's up for the clutch. Would have to be bangers and mash, and yeah, hasn't quite managed to find that headshot. The Impact secured the round with torzsi's help. And so MOUZ will take the pistol. Let's go, boys.
A pair of pistols here. And where we started to get excited in that first half for MOUZ was the pistol with the conversion. And then they ended up dropping the ball against some retained, upgraded weapons here. So I think Astralis, without the plant, will find themselves in safe territory here. Devices upgraded to a deagle. Nobody else yet to bring through with any purchases. So it might be recycling for the Danes, something that they're very proud of. I think they're pretty good at that, right?
And they've got like healthcare and the streets are clean.
And they pay for school for free and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're one
It's
of the,
a
one of
social
the best places,
democracy.
One of the best places to live in the world, happiest places in the world.
Do you know the happiest place in the world? It's not Denmark.
Neverland.
Finland.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's probably something to do with the saunas.
Okay. The heat shock proteins.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Exactly, yep.
Human growth hormone. If you spend 30 minutes.
That's the one you got to talk to Kasad about, I think.
Gosh, that was an evil witch cackle.
Oh dear. All right, well, Frozen did die. And at the hands of the deagle of Device.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I think we may have to pay more attention here. torzsi's already been catching some flack as well. This would be a heartbreaker. They can't, and they shouldn't. With only $700 invested, sure, you've died to a fantastic shot, and it's Frozen. Device onto Frozen for extra drama, but...
Make a soap opera out of this one.
Still, I mean, you know, I'm sure you'd agree, Chad, there is no reason for MOUZ to lose another player.
I'll give them one more just because of the state of the nation right now, but they should not allow a plant. Hold up, is that...
That was illegal.
Okay, that wasn't the bomb. I thought the bomb maybe just got down the vent. It's all right. If the bomber got down the vent and they had lost track of it, would have had some big issues here, but still top side, drop towards Squeaky, just bow up to find, and torzsi will dispatch of him. 2 in the round for torzsi, 2 for Exertion. And now, back to a one-round game. Astralis will have made no secret that the rifles are coming out here. One of the keys is making sure that information flowing. Okay, they had Glocks, there was no head armor. These are the details that you're looking for in those type rounds. Because it's a given for us, we can see it, the other team, the mystery box.
Right, yeah, Frozen's probably going to go. They have a deagle.
They have one deagle.
AKs are out now.
Buzzer's got the HE for Squeaky Door. That's going to be his task as he runs into the lobby here. Bang, door's open and will not be closed again for the round. Just temporarily obscured in the vision by smokes.
Ooh, siuhy's forced down the vent. Smoke should guises return up.
They need to use this space here, Astralis, and going to be stalled out now. Is staring, caught, frozen. Good understanding of the situation, corralling Stare right into that spam zone. That's the thing, herding them like sheeps. Sheeps? Sheep is already the plural.
Yeah. English is a funky language.
Bah. Still gonna get across. Bigger concern here for Astralis is the bomb, right? So let's like say you get across, you're down secret, you apply a bit of pressure towards lower. Which is exactly what Device is going to be aiming for here. I feel like you might need to return to the top side and go for an ace split. Try and help out the two lobby members, Borup and Buzz.
Borup and Buzz partnered up.
Their only option is a split ramp. I don't like this for Astralis.
Oh my, loses his head. Yimpat needs to hold on to Buzz there. Couple of chip damage from the FAMAS. A nice bait, frozen profits. That's the bomb on Borup. Now that might have been communicated. And so decisions to be made off the back of that. Device, you know what? You know where he was, but you know where the bomb was too.
Now it has to be a vent to top split.
Okay, torzsi's got a power position. Is Blame ready? No, not at all. Collection from torzsi. Trying to tie this game up. Device, barrel spotted, easy collection for Exertion, and Borup in a clutch. He can't win this one. torzsi confirms it, and we are 9-9 all tied up. This pistol round from MOUZ has managed and facilitated a complete evening of the scoreline.
And that's what they weren't able to do in the first half. That's where we started to lose a little bit of hope about this being a competitive map, but it has really turned on here and starting to find their voice are MOUZ. So an important round to win here, and it all started with Frozen. Great work. The Incendiary, the spam, perfect. Device gets one back, but ramp was the issue. Impact had the support of Frozen as well, and that held them at the door. So a nice one to win, and even, you know, torzsi now starting to feel the heat. He was the player who won them a big clutch in that first half as well. So part of this comeback.
Second timeout.
Yeah, and you don't hate it. You're still at a point in the game where there was a smile on Castle's face, so he's not too stressed out just yet. But this is the T half now that Astralis are going to have to try and close things down if they want to get it done in 2. It is going to be a long day ahead of you here. You got a best of 3 at the end of the day if you win.
Yeah, something I want to draw attention to is that, you know, it is less than a month. Admittedly, that is me making 29 days, less than a month. But less than a month since siuhy joined this roster, and even less than that since Yimpat joined this roster. 20 days. And when you think about that and the map pool you're up against, the team you're up against, the form they're in, this is a real test for the MOUZ development in order to see just how deep they can go. Sure, Ancient, you fell short, but we've got 2 more maps in the can of this series. That's if they can get there. Yimpat to defend his honor here on ramp, forced off by Flash and Boots, charging towards him, lots of bodies in. And ramp now occupied, flying the Astralis flag. You've got a bit of util for a finish.
Yeah, this is the thing. If you were to go B, you could smoke that single door. As mentioned, you could try and get into the site here. You don't have a molly for the stairwell. They are sending Borup back towards lobby, and he's donated his util over towards Blame here. So we could all re-smoke deployed just above that 1 minute mark. So blocked again. Will it change the tune of where Astralis were hoping to end here? Inquisitive towards Heart Device. Going to lay activate around Heaven here. You can see this position. Does rely on his teammates getting in and causing a skirmish. Blame's going to throw the squeaky limp smoke here, so that's going to at least ask the question, can they drop down the vent?
siuhy reaction. Oh, and siuhy confirms there is action on Hut as well.
2 players B for MOUZ here.
Oh, Frozen's been spotted out. Frozen's been spotted out by his arch enemy. He can finish it off the job likely with the USP. 16 HP on Device, and he's got 20 seconds to die.
Oh, this will do it perfectly.
Thank you very much. Right on the money. MOUZ will take the lead.
Okay. Good round to win. Now it's going to be Astralis back into these guns here. So there was a few moments of threat from the Danes. But as we're taking a look to see what the buy has in store, Device is asking himself the question, do I want to bring out the AWP, it'd be glass cannon, or do I want to get out the AK? Well, they are going to operate here on this T side with 5 AK-47s. torzsi has his primary gun on the other side of the server. Right now, Device has 22. The next closest on his team is 12. Now, we mentioned the old Astralis being good at this map, and Device is a part of that. Needs someone else to chip on in here and assist.
I like this from torzsi. And Buzz, he doesn't. caught out by the aggressive AWP line.
Starting to feel himself now, isn't he?
That's a torzsi play. That is a torzsi play, and he's playing his own game. Yes, I said it. Impact. Got to Power. That was the box carrier. That was a lot of util. He's gotten away as well. I spoke too soon. He's surely a dead man. Device is ahead of him. Maybe Siuhy can save him. This is a big frag here. If Jimpat can somehow get away, yeah, no, he's a dead man.
I don't know he's out. Device is going to play this round.
At least now the reaction from Siuhy is present. Oh, and the bomb's been delivered. That's an oopsie. That's a daisy. Siuhy, dead now. Look at the damage.
34 points of health
Yeah,
between
he's
the
got
two
his
of them
dig.
here.
Sure, you know, the communication's been had. He's very low.
But this is the problem. He is AWPing against two players who are very low. He misses a shot. It doesn't matter about their HP anymore, and he's starting to investigate the complete wrong way.
Oh,
a window broken.
Hang on, come on, he heard that.
He did, and he is starting to backpedal now. If that's all it takes, a broken pane of glass to draw torzsi in, he might find himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, we mentioned he was great for a clutch in that first half. This would be miraculous here. Blame and stare.
They've played it so well. The one sound cue they've given him, and it's misinformation. Now, they are aware of how susceptible they are to a bullet.
Stare can molly heaven and plan. Blame covers main and vent. So as far as Astralis are concerned, everything is covered right now to get the bomb down. torzsi, you're really going to give this one a go. Finances for yourself, not great.
Yeah, and you've got the AWP on your back. Out the vent. Angles, back presented, perfectly played by Astralis for the close.
You saw just how much pressure Yimpat was under towards ramp, and the fact that Device got out for free there. He was pinned behind the box. If he dropped down, he would not have been able to contribute whatsoever, but Device gets that. He drops the bomb at the feet of Siuhy. Siuhy gets traded over towards Hell, and then the round is just on.
But the presence of mind from Device, knowing that the ramp players, if he's on that headshot box, chances are he takes a pot shot and he crouches. He's staring at the wall, right? And Device is well aware that he's probably not going to be addressing that slip, and exploits it for what did translate to a bit of an awkward bomb drop, but they recovered it.
He quite truly had no idea he got past, which is quite wild, all things considered, because he got the opening pick.
Right, yeah, precisely. So really powerful move from Devet, and torzsi's done it again. Buzz twice handed an early death by torzsi's AWP. Now, whoa, careful. No,
oh, no.
Frozen's lost his head. Long range. You don't get longer one taps than that. Blame from Silo takes him down.
And look at Stare already.
Yeah,
Straight down towards Secret here, so nobody will be able to walk through and poke their head up. This is a very difficult angle to be able to clear late, and I don't think Yimpat wants anything to do with it. He's trying to fortify this B bomb site here just with a FAMAS, and the angle that he's holding tells you just how much pressure he could be under. So Astralis are going to hit the pause button. In the mid-rounds is where they tend to do some good work, but Nuke a different kettle of fish, and especially Blame not playing the traditional space taker role like Stare is now.
Yeah, and Borup's playing the lobby hold. torzsi last got that frag maybe 20 seconds ago. Still posted on it. Gonna have to be something he takes into consideration if Blame wants to return to lobby at any point with that bomb. But with two out on the, well, Secret and red side.
Siuhy's walking across here, Alex.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just like that. Wow, that is what you wanted.
They had to move eventually.
And they've got plenty of time for the finish. Exertion's got 2 to deal with. Make it 3.
Oh, brutal. He turned into it while trying to run away.
It's so good. And yeah, Yimpat, I mean, he has had a very boring round. He stared at Decon door for about 60 seconds and watched the kill feed as his teammate got picked apart limb from limb.
You can't have your AWPer get opening picks hyper-aggressively hard and then ramp and then still have the round fall in that fashion. Like, torzsi did his job in both rounds.
And the difference being?
I suppose in this one it's that Frozen gave one back for free, which then allowed everybody else to take the space. They just posted up, they just waited, and then more kills came their way. Astralis didn't have to do an awful lot. Hurry up and wait was the name of the game in round number 21. In the previous, it was a bit more hard fought for, and it was hard to keep tabs on all the fights that were going on across the map. But if it's difficult for us and the observers to do that, then you can only imagine for these teams finding fights. Astralis will put themselves back into the lead. This is a close one here.
Ooh, you want close one as well. Check out esl.gg/twitch.a. The battle being fought from the same side of the, the same group.
Both in the lower bracket.
Both in the lower bracket. So we'll be having the winners clash later on today of these games.
This is really worrying right now. I haven't been keeping my eye on the prize as far as MOUZ timeouts are concerned. This is the 4th and final already being... Damn, you really don't love to see that.
And Cyclone does have a tendency to call them when you aren't going to be investing the next round. You know, like I think some coaches like to wait. They let them have this one.
Well, this is the conversation they're going to have right now. 2,400 is the loss into the next. So if everybody saves here, they can buy. But the buy in the next, like, I'll let you guys do the maths. 1950 plus 2,400. Silence Them 4 makes things a lot more manageable than it used to be, right? With the cheaper price tag.
2,900.
But even still, on a map where being able to block key choke points like Squeaky and Hut, right? Being able to throw a deep Molotov outside to stall their progression yard, they're all very important. So to be light on in that regard is something that is going to hurt MOUZ here. And Cyclone chose those last 30 seconds to probably talk them down the stretch here, right? What are the most optimal solutions as far as our buys are concerned? What type of round should be running? Where have we been finding weakness? Well, you haven't been having any issues getting opening picks.
I do like their positioning in the sense that Stair, it's going to be impossible for him to find the multi-kill he's hoping for if he continues to crawl here. Now, he's showing presence. It's clearly part of the strategy. They want to kind of just dip their toe in and test how the water's feeling.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Blame start, being the next piece to activate. Stair's been pushed now, which is going to help move things along.
That works wonderfully. He's even
Yeah,
smoking
he's
them off.
stressed. Look how much he's talking. He's hearing so many steps.
Feels him pushing. And Device in support. This is the first shot. Stair does get another, and Device should rack up the rest. Nice work. Astralis hold on. Blame very ready for exertion. Pedestrian frag for the Astralis 12th.
Now, this is where some other issues start to crop up. torzsi, if he wants to AWP, he can. He has the finances to do so, 5K. So he's in touching distance of the big green, but we all know the problems that come with that, and I just spoke about the importance of utility here. So he will opt for the AWP, which I can understand. He's been getting opening picks. He needs to manifest that again, and his teammates need to make sure they're tight. They don't give one back.
You wouldn't expect him to go as Aggie, though, right? Without the Kevlar?
There's only one incendiary. That means that there's no molly for Squeaky or Hut, because Yimpat's the ramp player. Did he drop it to an A player? It doesn't matter. It's probably already been burnt here. Oh, this making my skin crawl, defending on the CT side like this. Oh.
Stair's going really quick into main. Someone has to address this. And siuhy so flashed. Buzz does get caught out. Vision restored just in the nick of time. Could be the double from Stair. Oh, controls the spray with just 3 HP to spare.
These are the two you want alive, though.
Yeah, Blame and Device. This would be a twist of the knife. 25 frags already from Device. He's so set in his ways, his path to victory. He wants to keep this clean. Exertion. He's got a good understanding as where one of them may be coming from. Right side by side with Device.
Timing here for Blame.
Got the crosshair.
Perfect timing.
Doesn't get better than that. Blame one. Overlooks him. Overlooks Yimpat. Assumes it's clear. Has no idea of Device. Device might assume it's clear. Here. Oh, Yimpat's dead too! And they're clutching up, just the two of them. Frozen left in the clutch. Maybe he can recover this one from MOUZ, but it's slipping through their fingers.
But look at how passive Device just went. Lobby entrance, holding just the line for the Squeaky or lobby walk. Now letting Blame investigate with 30 seconds left. Not taking any chances in this one, Astralis.
Molotov. Extra bonus. Frozen detached from the top site now as they clear it through, confirming nothing vents.
It's just suspiciously quiet. And Device even gets himself an upgrade. Now they're in. Now the bomb to be planted. Blame to molly heaven. Planning backside. No kit here for Frozen. Knows he's in the wrong place.
They are so good at converting mistakes. They're punishing unforced errors. Or just errors.
Does he go for this? There has to be a kit somewhere towards topside, but wait, the finances were
They
broken,
were so
they were
light, dude. You
battered,
were talking
so
about
I
the
don't know if it was going to be a priority.
No molly, they have no mollies, probably no kits, and so...
The bomb's already halfway gone.
What's he supposed to do by the time he even gets on the scene? An orb, yeah, for torzsi, maybe, if you kill them both, but you're not going to win this round. Device will pick it up.
It felt like he did it. There was no real effort to win this round because it was just up against it.
And that's because Astralis crossed their T's, they dotted their I's.
Cut audible.
And I can't quite believe Device onto Yimpat was when that round was won.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Exertion dying 3 HP, you know, that could have happened in a multitude of different ways, but Yimpat being not cleared by Blame, which would mean that
a 3v5.
Every Counter-Strike player, you'd think, after your teammate has killed someone in lobby, as the AWP, you wouldn't be expecting someone still tucked in, never mind Yimpat on that close wall, but Device not really ever caught out.
Oh, this could be the death knock right now for MOUZ. The context, we've made it very clear here today. Survival game, Eliminator. The eliminated and removed from IEM Cologne for 2023. MOUZ were a team that were in the playoffs last year. This time might not even get a chance at playing that match to qualify them through. Astralis on their map choice of Ancient absolutely dominated here. MOUZ have found some form. They've found a little bit of competition. They've definitely put up more of a fight here on map number 2.
Not in any hurry, are they?
No, it's wild how silent Astralis are happy to stay.
But that silence, I'm sure it's an uncomfortable silence for the defense.
2 nades this entire round. Almost 55 seconds have subsided.
And then look where Stare and Device are with that said. Look at where they are with that said.
They have everything they need and more to finish this round in a magnitude of different ways.
And it's Device actually that goes proactive. He's clearing through main, and torzsi's been spotted. So isolating this player, it is a deep clear, but it's an easy one for Device. And now they all activate in unison. Exertion gone next. Buzz trophy. There's a lot of bodies here. siuhy and caught by Buzz on the reswing.
Yimpat's a ramp player, they know that. Frozen's the rotator, so they should have a pretty good idea where the final 2 players could be off to. Blame, still yet to waltz in towards the site, has the bomb, is going to have to very shortly here. Frozen with the reposition, was behind the back box at ramp for the majority of this round. With 15 seconds left, surely Blame's going to punch in the digits. There it is, bomb down, 40 seconds thrust onto the clock. Another round slips past as MOUZ will concede 14 to the Danes.
It's going to have to be real perfect counter from MOUZ. And that was the, did you see their 3rd time or was it their 4th?
They're out of timeouts.
Oh gosh.
They got nothing left.
So Cyclone burnt that. And now just has to watch as his CT side, someone has to step up. Yep. Someone has to step up on that can use their microphone and remind everyone of what's at stake. You know, like, hey, you're enjoying Cologne. Would you like to play another game in Cologne? Would you like to play another map? Vertigo can be played. We need to post another 6 on our defense of this map, our map.
Yeah, that's the key here, right? And it's sure it's not a torzsi 50, but it wouldn't be fair to say he hasn't had impact. He's found opening kills with the AWP on the CT side that his team didn't convert, that he's going to feel that they should have converted. When you send an AWP out
he's
like
clutched
that,
as well.
Yeah, so he's actually showed up here on this map for the squad, which is good to see. It's great for torzsi, but for the team, it still feels like a loss. It feels pretty hopeless out there right now. There's so much money for Astralis here. We're talking high-end, almost 13 grand for Device. Low-end, about 3.4, so residual buys for everybody on the Astralis side of the server right now. And there is another best of 3 for the winner of this later today against the winner of Na'Vi and FaZe.
Oh, and torzsi's dead to Device. Comes through. So many bodies in front of Frozen, and he's gone as well. It feels hopeless now. And especially if siuhy meets Device's AWP, he's taking duels. Multiple bodies. Going for wall bangs. Come on now, Device. He is feeling himself. 28 and counting. In regulation, no less.
Yeah, huge Device performance here on one of his absolute home maps. Pulling him across the line, isn't he? And
every time they've tried, you know, from these down scenarios to re-aggress or claw one back with some aggression.
Just get whacked on the nose, it feels
Astralis
like.
just go, yeah, we knew you'd be doing that. We've already prepared.
Oh, like, so the response to losing players outside is the push, is it? Yeah, well, we're more than ready. Bow up at the top of the ladder. siuhy hoping for anything. Gets nothing.
He's laughing at him.
This is what we're talking about.
He's laughing at him.
Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to push. I can't get easier kills in my life.
I never saw that coming. What? You're pushing in a disadvantage? Are you really?
They're just having a great time over there in Astralis. This one should be a lock. It would be quite the gift to give over a 2-on-4 situation. Now heading towards ramp here. Another creep, another push, another missed timing. Impact knows where Device is at least. But that should send you towards the top side, you would think. It feels like they have more time in a round than every other team, Astralis, doesn't it?
They're still walking, Chad. 19 seconds as they walk towards the top site. And they've got a perfect pincer. Heaven comes out first, calls it clear.
And look at how many nades they have again. What game plan is this? Don't throw any util, just shoot them?
Yeah, but...
You don't even have to buy the nades, guys. What's the point?
But nades are even nicer when you're using them to guarantee the round as soon as that bomb goes down.
Yeah, exactly. Even if this was a 4-on-4, if they had topside, smoke main, smoke main.
You want to push a smoke or push a molly? Or...
What are you meant to do? Astralis are looking too good, and they continue to impress here in Cologne.
They're giving MOUZ that feeling, and it's the same feeling they probably felt yesterday against Vitality, where it's
flailing,
We know, but
hopeless.
we can't win. Like, not like we could. Like, we can't. They're just, everything they're doing, they're beating you in the individual duels, and they're closing professionally.
And doesn't even feel like they're having to do an awful lot to get there.
I think the opening onto torzsi there was tough, yeah. I mean, Device did the most standard swing through, pre-aim the credit card, and Bob's your uncle, torzsi's dead. Well, the conversation continues. Astralis, they are 1 round away from keeping their head above water and playing the winner of FaZe versus Na'Vi. Which is, yeah, really close over on that second map of that series.
And that is great news if you're Astralis. You're not watching this game right now because you got your own tasks to worry about, but you're hoping that these two teams have a stressful day at the office. Yes. You're hoping that this goes to a third map, that third map goes to overtime, triple overtime, and it just keeps on going. So by the time they get to the end of the day, they are bloody exhausted.
Stylish run boost to establish a little bit of a gap over that CT smoke. Impact deploys one of his own. I'm sure the teams Yimpat's used to playing in the Academy Leagues have a bit more punch and pace to them. This is like pulling teeth, just slow, methodical, brutal. Astralis looking for a clean close. Yimpat to be tested. And if he gives Device an inch, that mile will be taken. He wants answers, doesn't need to go any deeper. There's 3 Astralis players about to test this young gun. And he activates with only 1. Takes down Borup, communicates up a storm. And Buzz, he'll recede as well, so they completely concede that ramp space. Now Utility's thrown out towards Yard. Blaine crawls out Squeak. And they're looking to finish this game, finish this series on A. Siuhy's re-smoked Squeaks. Blame's ahead of that. Siuhy, an important frag onto Blame. Holds on to the advantage. Maybe for a moment longer. torzsi can provide some help on main. Great shot hit by the Orc. Now perhaps a pivot from Astralis. Exertion not going to allow Device to relocate. He's got him hot on his heels. And a great flank from him. Device still hit the shot onto torzsi though, and Buzz, he's been overlooked. He's been overlooked. He's in the blind spot. He's in the blind spot. Siuhy doesn't know, but Exertion will close. Okay. A little bit of a sigh of relief for Siuhy.
Yeah, time to dig deep though. This is the thing. You've just given yourself another round. You've just given yourself another opportunity. You're not done yet. You don't give up the fight. Every round, if you want to go down as one of the great teams, you need to find this resilience. Does it come in the first month of being a squad? Probably not. But you're definitely building for the future here. So they hold on. MOUZ get themselves up to 11. Remember all that cash we spoke about with the Danes. Astralis have no issues buying here. And traditionally, they have no issues making it to the playoffs at IEM Cologne. This is just to keep that dream alive. In case you missed the memo, Astralis have never failed to make the Lanxess. A loss here means they break that streak. 5 events in a row.
Never failed to make the playoffs, and yet never lifted the trophy.
Right? Quite the curse there, isn't it? And just to get back to those playoffs, they needed to win these 2 best-of-3 series today, and the first one looking good, but down a man again and through an opener of torzsi. Gets himself up to 19, continues to deliver for his team. But Astralis essentially trying to bore their opponent to death here.
Yeah. God, you just have to stay focused, right? I mean, it's an exercise in focus.
Blame's trained his entire team to play the game just like him in moments like this,
We never
hoping
thought
that
we'd
the
see the
other
day.
team steps out of line and just gets punished time and time again.
But it's you know, there's method to that madness.
And we've seen it working.
Yeah, precisely. Audible. Steps head towards the secret side. More than 1. That will be communicated by Frozen. Rotation. Siuhy spotted by Buzz, descending that vent, so they know the jig is up. Siuhy, what's your plan with this? He's hoping he can find something on the ladder.
24 seconds.
Borup's taken down Siuhy, yeah, but Borup has the bomb. Lost it now. Great one from Blame.
More bodies down here.
Maybe Impact, maybe. Trigger discipline is huge. With only 14 seconds left, if he can just deny the plant, he's going to win the round. Oh, Yimpat, he's been spotted. Takes the bomb carrier down. Device will adjust. Bomb will still get planted. It could have been a round winner, but they say play on. torzsi Frozen on the retake just to extend play. And it's Device and Buzz to keep the dream alive of that perfect playoff history Astralis boast. Frozen, will you get past Device? He doesn't seem to think so. 31, and Buzz secures it. Astralis will meet the winner of that FaZe game. FaZe versus Na'Vi still duking it out for that one spot. And Astralis send MOUZ home.
Massive work from Astralis here today. We talk about survival, we're talking about getting the job done, conserving energy. Great work, 2-0, Ancient, way too easy. Nuke,